Hello and welcome to Tales of Gear. Today it's all about shotgun shell pouches. Specifically, I will show you the shotgun shell pouches made by LBT that I have in my collection. Starting off in order how I got them into my collection. The first one I've got is this one here. If you have watched my videos about LBT history and LBT labels, you may recognize this one. It is one of these that I have shown already. Make sure to check out these videos as well. It will be easier to understand what I'm going to talk about today. So this one, I was after my first one for a very long time. Reason being simply these pouches were not well known among people, and the sellers who were selling them didn't label them as USMC, didn't say they were London Bridge Trading. They were simply shotgun shell pouches. And if you search a lot on eBay, you will notice that when you write something like that, just shotgun shell pouch, there are millions of it. Okay. Now, what I did was simply go through all the listings until I recognized one that is actually LBT made, and this is what happened with this one. After a long search, I bumped on this one. It was for a decent price. I went for it. And I'm not sorry. So I got lucky on this one. It is in a pretty rough condition, which explains why the seller didn't know what it actually is. So yeah, but I wanted one, and I got it. The other ones I found previous to this one were labeled as USMC and London Bridge Trading, and trust me, there are people that will pay a lot for them. I wasn't one of them because my budget simply said no. Yeah, so really got lucky to have the first one, and while searching for information about these pouches, I bumped on some reference pictures, and I saw that the Recon guys had at least two of these, so I needed a second one. A year later, I managed to get this one again on eBay. I think it was also a buy now for a decent price. It was a no-brainer. I went for it. It's in quite a bit better condition than the first one, which is great. And now I had the opportunity to make that Force Recon shotgun impression, a complete setup, which I did, and I will make a video about it in the future. So after this one I was hooked and I wanted more, and shortly after that I saw two more pouches on eBay, and I actually knew the seller from Instagram. So I contacted him directly on Instagram, and we started talking, and it ended up I ended up buying these two as well. These are a little bit different, and as you can see, the color and the fabric is different, and of course the label. Now the seller I got them from is known on Instagram as Gear is Fun. A really great guy. Check him out. He has some very cool gear to show. You might find it very interesting, and Gear is Fun, man, thanks for that. I love these, and yeah, this is how I got these two. Shortly after that, I was still looking for more. I managed to grab this one here. It's like the first two I've got, but it's in mint condition, so to speak. And here you can also see how it looks when it's full of shells. It's pretty cool. I'll get into that a little bit later. And also on eBay, I think it was a little bit more expensive than the other ones, but it was worth it because of the condition. Okay, now I thought this is it, I don't need any shotgun shell pouches more, but after seeing this one here, I had to have it. This one is different, it doesn't have the USMC, but this ASF. If anyone of you knows what this should be, please comment below. I really would like to know. But the main reason why I wanted this one is because it has a different printed label. In comparison to this one here, you can see it's different. This label and this label. I'll get into that in a minute. So I went for it. And I will explain later why I'm so happy that I did and that I didn't miss out on this one. And after this one I said, okay, that's enough. I really have enough of shotgun shell pouches, that's all I need. But then this one pops up. You can immediately see the difference. First off, the color, it's tan, and the USMC, it's huge compared to the other ones. Okay, it has the same label as the others. You can see here this label here, and the first time I saw a tan one was on a group on Facebook. It was a collector from Japan, Mr. Matsubara, and he has one in his collection and was kind enough to share it with us. Now, the only colors I have seen of these first generation pouches, as I call them, first generation, all made out of nylon, like Alice gear, I have only seen OD ones and tan ones. I have no idea if LBT ever made black ones, because LBT did make black gear, and woodland camo. I have never seen these before. I wonder if they were ever made or not. If someone knows, please let me know. I really would like to know. And yeah, the other thing why this one is special is because it is or was part of a collection from a very well-known collector, Mr. Craig Pickrell. He passed away in 2014, but Mr. Pickrell is known as a co-founder of US Military Forum and co-author of a few gear-related books. Really great stuff, and I'm really happy to have this pouch in my collection. I got this on eBay because I think his wife is selling part of his collection now on eBay. I was bidding on it and I won it, so pretty happy about it. First generation, second generation. First generation, two labels. What I believe the first label, made from around 85 or 86 up to 87, and then the second label, second printed label, made from 87 I guess to 89, and these are the first generation ones. After that we have the second generation, made with this silver label. Now I have no information about it, if it also was a contract for Force Recon like this one was, or was it just something LBT made. I mean, it has this commercial label here, so I guess it wasn't, but I really would like to know. Also, interesting fact is this, that I have seen only the Cordura made ones with this silver label. So the second generation appears to be also the last generation of this type of pouches. I have never seen these pouches with the 804 gold label. That's the transitional label around 95, and with the later 757 gold tag either. So I'm guessing first generation, second generation, which is also the last generation. The second generation I have seen only made in OD, not even tan, woodland, absolutely not. Don't know if it was made in these colors, maybe black, I don't know. If someone has information, please let me know. So these are the two generations and the differences between them. And as I have said, the first generation has these two different labels. So these one here are from around 85, 86 up to 89, and this one here is these two are from around 1990, and according to label that would be till 1995 and 94. But as you can see, this appears to be worn out black dot snaps. Black dot snaps were used by LBT up to end of 92, beginning 1993, where LBT switched to OD colored dot snaps, okay, which makes this second generation production date from 1990 up to 1992, end of 1992, not later than that. Okay, so I think I have covered everything regarding these pouches, except one thing, and this is the sand I have here on my table. If you saw that and was wondering what this is, it comes out of these shells here. Now let me know in the comments below if you would like to know how I have made these shells. These are dummies, empty, no gunpowder or anything, just sand, as you can see. And if you'd like to know how I made them, let me know, and I will make a video about that. They are almost the same weight as the real ones, and they make excellent pouch fillers, as you can see. Pretty realistic, as it should be. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have found this very informative. If you have additional info on anything of that, please let me know. I want to learn more about these early pouches, and of course I will be sharing all the info I have with you. So again, thank you for joining me, thank you for watching, and see you in the next episode. Thanks, bye.